Welcome to the Spark Learning session. Today we'll be learning tools for NLP, and for this we'll be talking about stopwatch removal and engrams. So let's get started. What is stopwatch? Can you tell me? Stopwatch are the words in a sentence which can be removed, but still you can make a sense of the sentence. For example, I, are, those are stopwords which can be removed. In the Spark, there is a function called stopwatch remover that can remove the stopwatch in different languages such as French, German, Hungarian, Italian, etc., including English. The first step is to, for this exercise, first step is to create a data frame called sentence data. Let's create this right away, and it has two sentences. I saw the red balloon. Mary had a lamb. From this sentence, can you guess what those stop words are? For the first sentence, the stop word is I, the, and for second sentence, a, uh, a, a is a stop word, and others could be too. Now, next step is to create a function called remover, which is a instantiation of a stop word remover. So let's do that, and it inputs a raw column and outputs a filter column. And next step is to use that function to transform the sentence data, which has a raw column, and it will provide a output called filtered data. So let it run and see what we get. Can you imagine? Can you just think what would be the result of this? The result would be that, as I said earlier, I is a stop word, so it has been removed. The is a stop word, it has been removed. Mary had is also a stop word, it has been removed, and a is a stop word, so it has been removed. So that's how the processing is done for stop word remover. Next, moving on to the next one, we have engrams. What is engram? Now, engram is a sequence of tokens, NN tokens, typically words for an integer NN. Engrams class can be used to transfer input features in an engram. Engram takes input a sequence of strings. Then the parameter n is used to determine number of terms in each engram. Output consists of a sequence of engrams where each engram is represented by a space delimited string consecutive words. If input sequence contains fewer than n strings, no output is produced. That's the definition of engrams. For this exercise, we'll create a new data frame which will have three sentences. This is a new data frame and it has three sentences. First sentence is hi, I heard about Spark. I wish Java could use case classes. Third sentence, logic regression models are neat. And again, this data frame contains two columns. One is ID and words. And this data frame is called word data frame. Now, we'll create a function called engram where it inputs the input column words and outputs engrams. That's going to be engram. And the n here in this case will be 3. Now, let's get started by creating engram function. And in this case, it will be 3. 3 is the number of engram we are interested in. Now, can you think from looking at above statement, can you just think for a few seconds what would the next command would look like? Next command would be engram data frame will be engram dot transform and a word data frame. It will take input as a word data frame. And let's run this and see what we get. Alright, now next job is to select the ngram column from this data frame and see what we have. Ngram select truncate false. And it will show us some rows where it will be have the ngram columns, and it should output a row from the ngram column. So here it is. Hi, I heard three. So in this case, hi, I heard is the first ngram, and it just skips first word and then goes to text next three words. I heard about, that's the second ngram, and skips one word again. Heard about spark. So that's how it creates a three ngrams. So let's quickly review what we learned today. We learned about two functions, stop word removal and ngrams. Stop word remover basically takes a sentence and removes the stop words from that sentence and gives out the processed sentence. And ngram takes a sentence and in terms of like a list of the word, and takes a few number of words from the starting of a sentence and creates creates a sentence out of those list of words into a ngrams. So that's all for today. I will see you next learning session. Thank you so much.